Mia Voss, and I'm here with Subi Zimmerman. We're here in Denver. We are at what are we at?
The Ultimate Women's Conference.
We are. We actually met last year, so this is our second time getting together this year. And we're going to talk a little bit about Google Plus and Instagram and how our worlds collided on that, and YouTube as well.
Yes.
So, yay. So when we met last year, I was not using Instagram that much. Now I'm a junkie, and you had not been using Google Plus.
I
and
was
YouTube
not
that
on
much.
Google Plus. No, YouTube. I was on YouTube, but not with the same type of strategy that we developed. Yes.
Yes, which is using Google Hangouts, which is how I produce my show every week, the Mia Connect Power Chat, and it's been a wonderful way for me to integrate all my audience over on Google Plus. And then I've got this piece of information, this piece of content that I can blast out. I can put my links on Instagram, and then I've got my little hashtags that Sue helped me build as well. So it's been a really interesting year for me to use that as my personal brand.
Yeah, so what I love so much about you is how you are using your hashtag and leveraging your hashtag, especially Get Your Learn On, right? That's your hashtag, right?
It is, yes.
And you also are going on a journey this year, and you're using
Mia on the Go.
Mia on the Go, because she's going to be on the go.
I am for 2015, absolutely. And what I did was, and again, you and I talked about this before, I really did some soul searching on what I'm about, like what is my brand, and then for this journey, the Mia on the Go is perfect. I'm like, that's it. And I've actually been already integrating that with everything that I'm doing and sort of building my audience up. Like, wait, she's moving around a lot. Let's watch what she's doing.
Yeah, so I'd like for you to talk about so you have this wonderful, huge community over on Google+. What development have you seen on Instagram since you've started putting a little bit more personal stuff on there? And again, I call this your digital scrapbook.
Love
and when
that.
you said building out your personal brand, I think that Instagram gives such an opportunity for businesses to really build up that get to know, like, and trust factor through your digital scrapbooks, like instantly posting visual content that will resonate with people within your community using relevant hashtags.
Yes, and then photos of what you're doing. So what's been great for me with Instagram is this is my life. So I could be at a conference like Ultimate Women's Conference. I could be traveling for different projects. I could be doing shows. That was one of the most fun things I've been doing. Actually, I've been using the little mini videos a lot. And anybody who's following me on Instagram, which is at the Mia Connect, by the way.
15-second videos.
I'm absolutely loving those. I use it a lot for my brand ambassadorship.
Which is great. So let's just stop here for a second and talk about that, because a lot of people aren't leveraging videos for their business, and so you do stand out a little bit more in the newsfeed when you do it, especially if you do it in a very entertaining way, like this one always does.
I'm trying.
And so it's that stop and go video, 15 seconds long. If you don't get it right the first time, just stop again and edit it and get it on Instagram with a nice hashtag strategy, and you can connect with your ideal audience because they see you, they see your energy, they check out what you're wearing.
I mean,
isn't she
so
cute?
Fun. I know. We were feeling like our outfits were cute today, so we had to do a video. But you're totally right, sweetie. Like you get to show these different things, and you can. It's not like this immediate pan. You can keep stop. I think it's such a clever idea.
I suggest mixing up video every 7 to 10 posts if you can do it, because it really helps break up that visual content in your feed. A lot of people are challenged with, what do I post? I have no idea what to post. Well, I say there's content all around you if you just think about it.
It's a muscle, don't you think?
It's a muscle
you have to build up.
I think visually, so it comes so easy to me. I'm a visual thinker and learner, and that's one of the reasons I love Instagram so much. And plus, there's so many great third-party apps that can enhance your story on Instagram, your posts.
Sure. You know, one of my favorites on Instagram is Theo and Bo. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Or it's Mama's Gone City, and she takes individual snapshots of her son and the dog taking a nap every day. And it is just the most endearing story I've seen. And she's wildly successful on Instagram because of that.
The storytelling aspect.
It's the storytelling aspect.
Yeah, and people, I think Instagram's the most intimate platform. I mean, not only has it exploded and grown to 300...
And not in a weird way.
Intimate in that you intimately can get to know somebody and what they're passionate about and what they like and where they're traveling and the things that make them happy, and you feel more connected to the point, like here we are at this conference, and I know just from checking out Mia's feed on Instagram, even though we don't chat on the phone all the time, things that she's been up to and projects that she has planning, because she's sharing that intimately, and it's sometimes a little vulnerable and hard for people.
Yeah.
And I always say, just be your selfie. get your selfie out there.
She
And
even has a selfie stick here too.
yeah, we're going to show that in a second.
You know, I think that
I'm
to
gonna get
that
that
point too, I think what's wonderful is then that makes my conversation with you even, Jermaine, because then I'll say, oh my gosh, I saw that you were in Cape Cod. I saw that you were doing this. And so when I see people, even if I don't know them that well,
You can pick up a conversation based
Absolutely.
on what they've been doing.
Right.
Yeah, so this is like, get your selfie on. You ready? Ready?
Jeez.
If you don't have one of these selfie sticks and you love Instagram, let me tell you, Amazon.
That's
It's a great investment.
It is. I've got it already. I'm taking it for my trip to Italy too. Well, let's go back on Google Plus real quick. So, how
Yeah.
did that work out for you too?
So what I love so much about Google Plus is how amazingly awesome the community is at
Yes.
large, because you've introduced me to some really great players. Martin Shervington, Ryan Hanley, to name a few.
Yeah.
Mark, what's his
Mark Trepagan.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some other ones too.
Well, there's
Yeah.
just so many of your friends have come over to me because they see that we're connected,
Right.
and have featured me on multiple
They're
podcasts.
like trust, right?
And yeah, and I love how everyone is just so plussing, everybody commenting, bringing people together. It's like
Right.
the weaving of the community and the cross promotion of each other's content is amazing. And I feel like a lot of the people on Google Plus have been learning more about hashtags, the value of hashtags, and the crossover of building out a hashtag content on Instagram, and how you can use some of those same keywords on Google Plus.
Yes.
And some of your peeps have now come over to Instagram with a great
A
content
lot.
strategy.
Yes, a
and
lot.
it's fun to see that. And I'm going to just reference Martin Shervington as the person that stands out the most, because he's like, I don't have time for Instagram, Sue.
Oh,
I love you, but
I was
don't
there
have
for
time.
that, and now he's,
I don't have time. Like, I'm just all over Google
He
Plus.
drank the Kool-Aid.
But he sees the value, and the value is showing his authentic self and building that know, like, and trust factor, and cross-promoting the platforms. I mean, you mentioned how important it is to be on multiple platforms if it works for you. If you can't, that's totally cool.
choose three,
But-
don't you think? Like just
Yeah.
choosing three good ones. For me, it's Google Plus, which I've got four. I have
Right.
Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, obviously, and they
Yes.
play well in the sandbox for me. I don't feel like I
Yes.
have to be
Every-
we can be platform agnostic and say this is what fits for me. But for
Right.
me, I do love it.
So that's what fits best for you. So I can tell you what fits best for me.
Yeah.
So it's definitely Instagram first and foremost, but because you can share so easily over to Twitter and Facebook, I have huge strategies and presence there as well.
Yes.
And does YouTube count as one as much as Google Plus? Because I'm building those out in the same way. I now have over 2,000 subscribers.
Yes.
And
yeah.
you're going to be one of them. Click the button, like, and subscribe.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and I do
YouTube's a
really,
big one
and
for me.
I don't get onto Google Plus every day, but I love that I see the notifications of when
Yes.
people are at mentioning me or plussing me. Is that the right terminology?
Yeah.
One
plus
plus.
one. Mhm.
So I do love the notifications that show up on Google Plus, so I know where to go right away. And don't you find that similar experience on Instagram with
Oh,
the
yeah.
notifications
I
and you get
love that.
mentioned?
And we've talked about that quite a bit too. And then I can have conversations with people. I've started. There's definitely the intimacy that you can get of like, hey, thanks for saying you like my cat Lily, or that you thought that glass of wine looked good, and the whole thing.
Or
It's
that
like
they
have-
tag you. Like if I see something that makes me think of you and that's going to
Yes.
add value for you for your trip to Italy.
That's my favorite.
And I see a place that I think Mia should go visit, I'll tag her just to get her eyeballs on that post, because on Instagram, when you do get tagged, it's exciting. It doesn't happen all the time, so
Right.
you absolutely want to check out
why
you got
your
tagged.
eyeballs go to where
right?
Yes.
So the
Absolutely.
notifications on Instagram are really intense, I think, in terms of getting more eyeballs on that content.
You know what I'm loving too? Peg Fitzpatrick taught me this one that I can Peg, girl.
We love you, Peg.
Hi, Hard Peg. Is that I can download the videos, the Instagram videos, and then I can also upload them onto my Facebook business page and have the action step. Oh my gosh,
She's
that was
Insta smart now.
I got
She is.
Insta-smarted.
She is.
I thought that was so brilliant, and
Yes.
those little short videos are what really do make it a lot. And then that also feeds into my YouTube channel as well, because that's where
so
my
you're
heavy
figuring.
content is.
So I love that you're figuring out how to cross promote and not think about, oh my goodness, I need to create more content. You're taking the
So
same
smart.
content and you're leveraging it on different platforms in different ways.
that was a big piece.
And
for
well,
me
I think
for
a lot of
the
business
year.
owners struggle with that. They feel the overwhelm of social media. Oh my goodness, you want me to do one more thing? I barely have time to get through my
That's the first
day.
thing they get is the
I know.
eyeballs bulging
And
out.
it's like, wait, but Instagram is fun. right? It's fun.
It is. That for me is this wonderful cross between what's relaxing, what I'm doing, what's a beautiful sunset, what I'm doing for business when I'm doing the hangouts and so forth.
Right.
And then I can also include my peeps in it. So the people that are on my show, I can tag them and say, and that's the little screenshot. So
Yes.
for me, it's the perfect platform that shows all my different sides. So yay.
That's great. That's great.
We love it.
Yes.
All right. So what's next for you?
Yeah, so I have a lot going on, especially this year. I'm speaking at a lot of places, and we will be announcing those as they come up. Next stage for me is Social Media Marketing World 2015. Always exciting. This year I have my own stage, Instagram stage, and I'm also doing a brand panel again. Really excited about that. And I'm still writing my book. Right now we think it's called Get Your Hashtag On, but Joel Comm said it should be called just Hashtag. He's like, Sue, you are hashtag. So we'll see what the name of the book is. And building out Insta Academy, which is an Instagram course for marketers and social media experts who want to leverage Instagram for their clients and understand the step-by-step blueprint that we've taught in our Insta Results course and beyond. So I'm building that out, which is super fun. Yeah, so those are 3. I've learned, I don't know about you, that you should always be focusing on 3 projects.
Yes.
It used to be I had like 8 or 10, but I'm really getting better with my time management and focus. And those are my 3. How about you?
Well, I love that because I can do 50 things crappy or 3 things really well.
Right,
So I'm with you on that one too.
Yeah.
I'm down to 2 actually. I have the Mia Connect Power Chat, and that's every Friday. We have some weekend shows as well. So go and subscribe at YouTube at the Mia Connect. And then also go to my website at themiaconnect.com, and that's infotainment every week, movers and shakers, just people that are doing cool stuff. That's
She
who I
is
talk
the
to.
epitome of infotainment.
It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, she's always giving amazing value, and it's always fun to watch her. So,
Yay, so come subscribe to that one too.
Yeah,
So, and then I'm taking it on the road, of course, the Mia on the go, and I'm going to get one of the little signs with
hashtag side.
It's a little bit backwards here, but I'm going to have that. I'm going to Italy in March, and I'm going to be doing all kinds of adventures for a big birthday, and then celebrating a lot of the people who are also having this big birthday, which is 50 for a lot of me and all my friends that are born in 65. So I really want to embrace what that looks like.
Yeah,
this is
that's
50.
Great.
Whew,
50.
also known as How Did I Get Here? So
Hashtag How Did I Get Here?
Yeah, that's going to
Make
be
it happen. Make shit happen.
Yeah, GSD. Shit done. So that's me. So go and subscribe. Go to themiaconnect.com and then CB Zimmerman. So that's it for us.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Check it out. Bye.